Hi students, welcome back to Max video classes. So in this video, I'm going to explain the remaining sums in the exercise 2.4. Let's see the fourth one. One of the two digits of a two-digit number is 3 times the other digit. If you interchange the digits of this two-digit number and add the resulting number to the original number, you get 88. What is the original number? Once again, one of the two digits of a two-digit number is 3 times the other digit. If you interchange the digits of this two-digit number and add the resulting number to the original number, you get 88. What is the original number? So in that original number, how many digits are there? There are two digits. Why? Because when you observe the first statement in the given question, one of the two digits of a two-digit number. That means here at the end of this question, we find a two-digit number. That is the original number. And what is the relation between the digits in the two-digit number? One digit is 3 times the other digits. That means the one digit value is depend on the another digit. So that's why we can choose any one digit out of the two digits as x. Okay, so you can choose any one digit. Generally in the two digit number, in the two digits are placed in which places? Ones place and tens place. So in these two digits we can choose any one digit as x. That means we can take ones place as x, the digit in ones place as x, or the digit in tens place as x. We can choose any one, no problem. Here I am taken the digit in tens place is x. Let the digit in tens place be x. Okay, so if the digit in tens place be x, then what is the digit in ones place? Therefore the digit in ones place is equal to 3x. How? In the given question it presents very clearly. One of the two digit is 3 times the other digit. Okay, so one of the two digits is 3 times the other digits. So here I am taken the digit at tens place is x. So obviously the digit at ones place is 3x. In case if you are choosing the digit in tens place, if you are choosing the digit in ones place is x, then what is the digit in tens place? The digit in tens place is 3x. Okay, so we follow any one way. So here I am taking the digit in tens place is x. So obviously from the first statement of the given question, the digit in ones place is 3x. Okay, next. Therefore, here we choose in digits only. The digit in tens place is x and the digit in ones place is 3x. Then what is the two digit number? Therefore, the two digit number here we are taken as original number. What is that original number? Original two digit number. Therefore, the original number is equal to. So in the last problem already we discussed this point. So if you are choose the digits, how to find the two digit number? So in the last sum already we discussed on this. Okay, so here in tens place we are taken x and in ones place we are taken 3x. Okay, then I want the original number. That means I want the two digit number. So how to find it? Yes, so x is in tens place, so its place value is 10x, and 3x is in ones place, so its place value is 3x. So by adding these two place values we get the two digit number. For example, if you take a digit 4 in tens place, 3 in ones place, how to get the two digit number? By multiplying these two face values by place values. So 4 is in tens place, so its place value is 40, and 3 is in ones place, its place value is 3. So by adding these two place values, we get that two digit number, 40 plus 3, 43. Like that, here x is in tens place, so its place value is 10x, and 3x is in ones place, its place value is 3x. So 10x plus 3x, it is equal to 13x. So this is the original two digit numbers. Okay, and if you interchange the digits of this two digit number, if you interchange the digits of this two digit number, that means if you take this 3x in tens place and x is in ones place, then you get a new number. So what is that new number? After interchanging the digits in the two digit number, the new number is equal to, here you are interchanging the digits, that means in tens place, which one you are taken? Yeah, 3x. Why? Because in the original number 3x is in ones place, so you interchange. Yes, now you can take the 3x in tens place, and in ones place, yeah, that is x. Okay, now find out that two digit number. So if 3x is in tens place, its place value is 3x into 10, that is equal to 30x, and if x is in ones place, its place value is x into 1, that is equal to x. Okay, so what is the two digit number? By adding these two place values, 30x plus x, it is equal to 31x. 30x plus x, it is equal to 31x. This is the new number after interchanging the two digits of this two digit number. Okay, and add the resulting number, this is the resulting number, to the original number, then you get 88. So according to the question, if you add the resulting number, that means the new number, to the original number. So here what is the new number? What is the resulting number? Yes, 31x is the resulting number, and you add this number to the original number. Here what is the original number? 13x is the original number. So if you add that resulting number, new number, to this original number, then you get 88. So it is equal to 88. So this is the required linear equation. So 31x plus 13x is equal to 88. Now solve this linear equation. 31x plus 13x, it is equal to 44x is equal to 88. Then x is equal to 88 by 44. So x is equal to 2. So what is x? In the two digit number, the digit in tens place is x, and what is the value of x? It is equal to 2. Hence the digit in tens place in the two digit number is equal to 2, and the digit in ones place is equal to, it's 3 times. It's 3 times, so 3 into 2, it is equal to 6. So therefore the required two digit number is, the required two digit number is equal to, the digit in tens place is 2 and the digit in ones place is 6. So what is the two digit number? It's 26. So this is the answer. So in case if you take this x in ones place, then you get the answer 62. Okay, both answers are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question. Here the next question is, Shobha's mother's present age is 6 times Shobha's present age. Shobha's age 5 years from now will be one third of his mother's present age. What are their present ages? So, once again, Shobha's mother's present age is 6 times Shobha's present age. Shobha's age 5 years from now will be one third of his mother's present age. What are their present ages? So this is the question. Okay, at the end of the question, what we find? The present ages of Shobha's and her mother's. We find the two quantities, but when you observe the first statement in that given question, Shobha's mother's present age is 6 times Shobha's present age. That means which age is depend on which person's age? Observe the first statement carefully. Shobha's mother's present age is 6 times Shobha's present age. That means mother age depends on Shobha's age. So that's why here we take the Shobha's present age be X years. Let Shobha's present age be X year. So according to the question, that means from the first statement of the given question, then so what is the age of Shobha's mother? It is 6 times Shobha's present age. Shobha's present age is X years. So it's 6 times means 6x. Then Shobha's mother's present age is equal to 6x years. Okay, so according to the question, yeah, Shobha's age 5 years from now will be one third of his mother's present age. Observe the statement carefully. Shobha's age 5 years from now. So Shobha's present age is X years. So after 5 years, what is her present? What is her age? It is X plus 5 years. That age will be one third of his mother's present age. One third of his mother's present age. Mother's present age is 6x years. So one third of this age. One third of means multiplication. 1/3 into 6x. So these two are equal. Shobha's age 5 years from now will be one third of his mother's present age. So Shobha's present age is X years. So after 5 years, his age will be X plus 5 years. It is equal to one third of his mother's present age. Mother's present age is 6x years. So it's one third means 1/3 into 6x. So this is the required linear equation. Okay, now solving this equation, we find the present ages of these two persons. Okay, now solve this linear equation. So x plus 5 is equal to 1/3 into 2x 6x 3 6 2 times, so it is equal to 2x. So by transpose this x to right side, 2x minus x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5. So what is x? Shobha's present age is x years. So hence Shobha's present age is equal to 5 years and Shobha's mother's present age is equal to, it's 6 times, so 6 5s. 30 years. So this is the fifth question. Let's come to the sixth one. There is a narrow rectangular flat reserved for a school in Mahli village. The length and breadth of the flat are in the ratio 11:4. At the rate of 100 rupees per meter, it will cost the village panchayat 75,000 rupees to fence the flat. What are the dimensions of the flat? Once again, there is a narrow rectangular plot reserved for a school in Mahli village. The length and breadth of the plot are in the ratio 11:4. At the rate of 100 rupees per meter, it will cost the village panchayat 75,000 rupees to fence the plot. What are the dimensions of the plot? So this is the question. So here there is a rectangular plot. This is a rectangular flat. So the length and breadth of the plot are in the ratio 11:4. So actually rectangle has two dimensions, length and breadth. So these two quantities are in the ratio 11:4. At the rate of 100 rupees per meter, it will cost the village panchayat 75,000 rupees to fence the flat. That means when you arrange a fence around this rectangular flat, here the total cost is 75,000 rupees. At 1 unit cost is 100 rupees per meter. Then you find the dimensions of the flat. Here what are the dimensions? Length and breadth, and the two quantities present on the ratio. I'm already explained this point. If the two quantities are present in the ratio, then from the terms of the ratio you can choose the two quantities. Here the two terms of the ratio presents what? The length, breadth of the flat. Okay, so from this ratio we choose them. Let the length of flat be 11x meters. Here the count is in meters now, so that's why. Next, and the breadth of flat be 4x meters. So these are the two dimensions of the flat. Length is 11x meters and breadth is 4x meters. And at the rate of 100 rupees per meter, it will cost the village panchayat 75,000 rupees to fence the flat. That means here the 75,000 rupees is presents the total cost of the fencing of this flat at the rate of 100 rupees per meter. So from this, can you find any quantity for this rectangular flat? So in general, how to find the total cost of the fencing of a rectangular flat, or a simple closed figure? How to find the total cost of fencing? By multiplying its perimeter by 1 unit cost. By multiplying perimeter of that flat by 1 unit cost, then we find the total cost of fencing. So this is a basic formula that we follow to find the total cost of fencing. Okay, perimeter into 1 unit cost. It presents the total cost of fencing around that rectangular flat. Okay, so here we know that perimeter of this rectangular flat into 1 unit cost is equal to total cost of fencing. So in this basic formula, just substitute the values what you know. Here we know the perimeter of this rectangular flat. No, we don't know the perimeter, so write as it is. Perimeter into 1 unit cost. It is already given at the rate of 100 rupees per meter. Okay, so here the what is the 1 unit cost? 100 rupees is equal to, so total cost of fencing, what is the total cost of fencing? It's 75,000 rupees. Now transpose this 100 to right side. Then perimeter is equal to 75,000 by 100. 0 0 0 0 cancel, so it is equal to 750 meters. That means the total length around that plot is 750 meters. It presents the perimeter. Okay, so generally how to get the perimeter of a rectangle? Why? Because this plot is in the shape of a rectangle. So that's why how to get the perimeter of a rectangle? What is the generalized formula? That is 2 into L plus B. It is equal to 750. Okay, so 2 into length of the rectangular plot is 11x, and B, breadth, the breadth of the rectangular plot is 4x, is equal to 750. Okay, so 2 into 11x plus 4x, 15x, is equal to 750. So 2 into 15x, it is equal to 30x, is equal to 750. So x is equal to 750 by 30. 0 0 cancel, 3, 75, 25 times. So x is equal to 25. Okay, so here x presents which quantity? No, it does not present any quantity. So here the x is a variable, that's enough, and the variable value is 25. So from this variable value we find the required dimensions of the flat. Okay, hence length is equal to, so at the beginning of this question what you have taken, the length of the rectangular plot be 11x meters. So length is equal to 11 into x, it is equal to 25. So 11 into 25, it is equal to 275 meters, and breadth is equal to 4x, 4 into 25, it is equal to 100 meters. So these are the required dimensions of a rectangular plot. Here we observe this point, this is the most important point. Why? Because in the given question the perimeter of the rectangular plot is not given. Okay, we find that perimeter from the total cost of fencing of that rectangular plot. So in general, how to get the total cost of fencing? By multiplying the perimeter by 1 unit cost. Then we find the total cost of the fencing of that plot. Here I am applying that relation. Okay, so let's stop here. Remaining sums we will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.